put it out, put a move on it. He wanna be just like baby, for real on the low, trying to do what I do, don't. Yeah, just so you prepared, I'ma let you know. They probably told you I'm scared, but I'm ready though. No, the industry can't take the hood out of me, about to go get some. They new whip and it's flashy. On my hip and it's plastic. This the deluxe. I like her, but don't give. I'm a dad, that's how I live. She told me she wanna have kids. I told her don't know what that is. That ain't how we speak. I broke her heart in a piece. She probably gonna call Dr. Phil. I be feeling like I don't be popping enough. I be hopping. I'm showing my ass if I want it. Hang up the phone on that block the number. I told you don't play with me. And she be acting funny, probably thinking need. I thought I was faking. She say I'm a thought I was taking. I'm ready to mingle. The you saying let's go. I always had a day for with the trainers. I'm known to set it up like Queen Latifah. You wanna make Billboard and get a feature. You with baby, yeah.
I'm hungry.
Hungry's waiting.
Good shot.
Oh.
Third quarter's out. It's looking good for us.
We're a fourth quarter team, so we're waiting.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, King Jordan.
Westbrook again.
I'm starting to get my powers back over here. GG's.
Good game.
Well, congratulations to Bash World and King.
I remember one song on the Billboard. He still got it. You ain't gonna never see me hate on no. I think it's worth better. I'm trying to go shop with him. Yeah, what you need? We having the. They moving fast, and you can imagine that on the way. My broke ass like
Salt Lake City, Utah, fully illuminated tonight as we get a look at our broadcast setting from the skies high above. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brett Beard. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the Greek freak, but he doesn't want to limit himself to any country. He said that family members have told me I can't be the face of the league because I'm not American. But man, if I can't do it being me, then I don't want to be the face of the league. I know where I came from, what me and my family have been through, and it's something I take pride in. Kevin?
Well said, David. Wonderful story. Thank you. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Kobe Sexton is out there with Kobe. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Bird in at the power forward. And for Utah, we've got Antetokounmpo. Suggs out there with Harden. Then it's Johnson. And it's Woolridge in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Greg, it's New Year's Eve, and you'd like to enter the new year, wouldn't you? Coming away with the win, right?
No doubt. Certainly gives a boost to the proceedings. Not always possible, and if not, no time like the new year to turn the page.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Now, here's Suggs. Defended by Sexton. And that one is good from Suggs.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Ingram. Knocks it loose. Bird outside. Misses the three. Johnson with it. Picked up by Bryant. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Here's Suggs. And stolen by Sexton. Over Suggs. Offensive rebound. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Harden dishes to Antetokounmpo. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. How gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won most valuable player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff.
Outside, Woolridge. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Woolridge. And good on the second, so he makes them both. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Sexton. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Sexton with the ball on a string with a beautiful sequence.
Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Suggs passes to Antetokounmpo, kicks it to Johnson. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Ingram. Pass to Bird. Here's Ayton. Got a hand on it. Giannis right side. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket.
Giannis scores inside. One of the best in the business at getting his feet wet in the paint. And a strong feel for the attack that time.
Now here's Ingram over Johnson. Ingram finds Sexton. And he banks in the layup. Sexton's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Suggs. There's the drive. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Giannis, following the basket by Colin Sexton. Johnson attacking. It's rebounded by New York.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Ingram. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And the Jazz with some changes. Doumbouya comes in for Johnson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Suggs. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Harden against Kobe. It's Harden with the drive. The shot's good.
And on the drive, Harden just so tricky to guard. No one wants to risk handing him a foul.
And he drives in. Ingram finds Bryant. The rebound by Harden.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Jazz have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Harden the pass to Woolridge. Back to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Sexton with it. Really struggled in the loss against Minnesota. Ingram passes to Ayton. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Ayton rolls to the hoop for 2 at 7-1. Very fluid.
Jazz have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Inside, Woolridge. And the rejection by Ayton.
Down 4-2.
1:56 left in the first. Ryan in the post, guarded by Harden. Sexton kicks to Bird. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just doesn't make any use on that.
And there's the call on DeAndre. That'll be his second foul of the game. And checked in for the Jazz. Alinari comes in for Antetokounmpo. Then for the Knicks, Camby comes in for Ayton. And Wilkins subbed in for Colin Sexton. Great open look there. Harden's got 7 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now here's Wilkins. Ingram outside. Now here's Bird. Not a lot of room. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Bryant for 3. That shot, no good. So Utah will take it the other way.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Knicks trail by 7. It's Wilkins with the drive. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Harden the pass to Dinwiddie.
New York foul. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
For the Jazz, Spencer Dinwiddie taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Derek Favors checked in for Doomboy. And the Knicks decide to take their first timeout here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Knicks trail by 8. 34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Bird, the pass to Ingram. Driving the lane and slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, the length of Ingram on display, outstanding at finding a lane, and then he explodes through it.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Harden against Bryant. Harden outside. With the floater, he takes it up and lays it in. Harden's got 9.
And that touch Harden has, making the floater look so effortless coming off his fingertips.
James Harden getting it done for the Utah Jazz. For moments during that quarter, it felt like a one-man wrecking crew. It seemed he was doing everything out there. Back right after this. And a hard-charging, attacking style for Giannis. He knows he'll absorb some contact along the way.
There's going to be a lot of teams that's going to come out and try to be physical with me, try to hit me, knock down to the floor. But I just got to keep my composure. I think I have great teammates that always talk to me and tell me, stay focused, stay in the game. You know, I know that I'm going to get a lot of contact, and I'm just ready for it.
And such a fierce competitor, but Giannis knows he can't afford to get into altercations with opponents.
No, too important to his team. Sometimes toughness is about keeping your composure even after the tough hits.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Utah.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Kobe is out there with Wilkins. That's Camby. And there's Davis. And it's George in at the 3 spot. Now here's Wilkins. No points in the game yet for him. Into the lane. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Dinwiddie with the steal. And And Harden with the basket on the assist by Dinwiddie. And the Jazz lead by 7.
And when he's in the open court, Harden has one thing on his mind: finish.
Outside Wilkins. Passes it to Dort. From deep. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. Utah leading by 7. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game. And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. You were a pretty good shooter. What was your maximum range?
Kevin, that's a great question. I wasn't allowed to shoot where it is that I could shoot from, so we won't get into that. But, yeah, guys are coming into the league more equipped, and it's because they're seeing that happen with players like Steph Curry, players like Trae Young, who are making that shot more and more effective. Damian Lillard, and now they're practicing those shots, and they're more efficient with them. So there's a reason why guys like the deep ball, and it's getting deeper.
And so here is New York following the bucket by the Jazz. Wilkins against Favors. The offensive rebound. Bryant, it's a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range. Kobe's got his second bucket of the night.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
And it's Suggs missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside Wilkins. Driving to the basket. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Harden kicks to Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Favors. Goes back up. Camby with the block. And he's able to get it back. Count it. Favors got his first bucket in this one.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now here's Wilkins. Trying to get open his camp. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
A different look for Utah. Woolridge is checked in for Favors. Antetokounmpo comes in for Gallinari. And Doumbouya is subbed in for James Harden. Both free throws good from Wilkins. Here's Woolridge. He kicks to Suggs. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Davis with some nice D. Here's Wilkins. Here's Camby. It's Wilkins on the wing. Here's Hardy. Offline with his 3. Utah leading by 4. To the paint, here's Johnson. And the rebound goes to Marcus Camby. New York's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Stolen by Woolridge. Doumbouya gets a wide open look. Another miss by Utah. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Wilkins. Lays it up and banks it in. Wilkins has got 6.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Outside, Woolridge. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Now the efficiency of Giannis, Brent, is simply out of this world.
Well, I think the amazing part, Kevin, is that he's still trying to expand his game, and yet he's continued with that efficiency. I mean, an MVP being able to do something like that, that's special.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. So for the Knicks, Ayton comes in for Marcus Camby, and it's Bird in for Glenn Davis.
Shoot two.
And the first one drops.
Well, a little bit each year, Giannis gets fouled at a higher and higher clip. That shows about how much more aggressive and how much more confident and how much more usage he's had through his first few seasons.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. For New York, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The first free throw is good. And Ingram is checked in for George.
At the line for 2.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Utah has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
Foul. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Now, here's Dumboy. He's covered by Ingram. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
New York ball.
Sexton, he's checked in for New York.
Colin Sexton.
The pass to Ayton. No good. That would have tied it. Utah leading.
2 minutes.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Woolridge. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
And Woolridge pulls it down. Jazz shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Suggs kicks to Johnson. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
That's a bad turnover right there. But aside from that one, I think they've done a good job controlling the pace and the ball during the game.
Dinwiddie's checked in for the Jazz. There's 1:40 left to play here in the half. To the inside. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Jazz shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Suggs passes to Woolridge. Dinwiddie against Ayton. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Dinwiddie. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points. Ingram kicks to Bird. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Jazz.
And he can't get the first one. The Jazz making a switch here. Smith is checked in. And he sinks the second. And so Sexton will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 5. Pass to Hardy. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Sexton. Dishes to Ayton. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Smith. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton. 30 seconds left now here in the second. Smith dishes to Suggs. And the rejection by Ayton.
Well, he has the size. He can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Passes it to Suggs. The train.
You know, he started off shooting it pretty well, but here in the second, he has started to falter.
Second team foul. Substitution for your chair. Danilo Gallinari. James Harden.
Knicks trail by 5. Ingram outside. Takes it inside and slam dunk by Ingram.
Man, these Kevin Durant comparisons are starting to come to fruition right here, especially when Ingram is finishing with power on the drive.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Utah out in front, up 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Quinn Snyder. Coach, are you getting the kind of shots that you want offensively?
They're speeding us up a little bit, and we're making a few mistakes, turning the ball over, some reads, but just need to relax and go ahead and take them. I know we want to make them, so shoot them.
That's never a problem with your squad. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
James Harden was the man in the first. He had 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. What did you think about Utah, Kenny?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Well, their bench production has been a major factor. Guys have been ready to go when their number is called. It makes the second half go a lot easier on your main guys when you can spread the minutes around in the first half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Knicks trail by 3. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Jazz, we've got Suggs. Johnson is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Harden, and it's Woolridge in at the 5, home in the paint. And the dunk by Kobe.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting in this game 45%. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
There's the pass to Antetokounmpo. 13 feet away. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his third assist on the night. Now Sexton. He's got 6, and it's Bryant in the corner. Bryant against Harden. There's the lob, and Kumbo throws down the alley-oop slam.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Sexton, the pass to Kobe. Off target from outside. Utah leading by 5. Looking to get it going, and Suggs throws it down.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
And it's Sexton penetrating. Outside Bryant. And here's Ingram from the arc. No good there. The Jazz go the other way with it. Harden with it. Picked up by Bryant. Here's Woolridge. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite-level passer.
Now, here's Sexton. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Jalen Suggs. Well, when you look at Sexton, he has the ability to play either guard spot, and I like that versatility.
Well, especially in today's game, Kevin, I think smaller and smaller players are going to be able to get back during the regular season and impact the way that offenses come at you and play with pace. And Sexton, one of those guys who can slide over and be a bit of the 1-2 combo guard that you're talking about.
Free throw good, Sexton.
And Sexton understands what's at stake for him, so the passion that he brings to the court on a nightly basis has to be there.
Now here's Favors. Pass to Suggs. Over Sexton. And the rejection by Ayton.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
A three-pointer is right on target.
They expect Brandon Ingram to give them a constant inside-outside threat. He's got to go ahead from three-point line whenever he wants it.
Now here's Young. 14 points for him. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Shot's good from Bird.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch-and-shoot game.
Harden kicks to Suggs. That one wide left. And the Knicks with possession. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. And Ayton throws it down.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Utah Jazz. A two-point game. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And the Knicks making a change here as well. Camby's checked in. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Nice ball movement by Utah. Back to Dinwiddie. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dinwiddie's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Bryant slams it in.
And Bryant just plays without fear. In fact, he's constantly looking to score through the contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Doomboy is checked in for the Jazz. Jazz trail by 3. Dinwiddie kicks to Antetokounmpo. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Bird. Floats one up, and the layup good by Sexton. Sexton's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Here's Harden. Rebound Camby. Camby's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bryant dishes to Sexton. Back to Kobe. Ingram outside. This one for 3. And they recover it. Camby kicks to Kobe. He dishes it to Bird. 6 to shoot. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. And it's an 8-point Knicks lead.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now here's Young. 14 points for him. Pass to Johnson. Here's Giannas. And the layup's good off the glass. Giannas has got 16. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. And here is Bryant. He's got 10. Ingram outside. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And slam dunk by Kemp.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Jazz trail by 8. This is a 2-2 Boyle. Lots of room. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Here's Bryant. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift-wrapping points.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 11.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
And Kobe, here we go. And finished off by Bryant.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
It's a huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. That length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
Here's Bryant. Oh, and the jam by Kobe.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Jazz trail by 10. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Smith outside. Shot clock at 5. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Smith. Johnson's got his first basket of the night.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And so it's the New York Knicks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. This is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Jazz trail by 8, setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Bryant. Ingram is out there with Campbell. Then it's Wilkins. And it's Hardy and it's shooting guard. Now, here's Gallinari. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
That's his first personal foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Now here's Bryant, and there's the pass to Hardy. Now here's Ingram. Takes a 3. Smith with the defensive effort.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Suggs goes to the reverse layup and puts it in.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Ingram. Banked in off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 5.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Gallinari down low. Working on Bryant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Solid shot from Gallo. He knows he has a mismatch down inside. Sinks the shot.
Bryant against Gallinari. Pass to Hardy. Dish now to Camby. And slam dunk by Camby.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Pass to Kobe. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Driving inside. And Kobe throws it down.
And Brian, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Outside for Woolridge. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 5th assist in this one. Bryant looking over the floor. Hardy guarded by Woolridge. Here's Hardy. Makes it off the glass.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Lays it up off the glass.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
Pass to Ingram. Driving in. Rebound by Smith. Jazz trail by 5. Dinwiddie left side. Over Wilkins. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Jazz foul. Benito down the middle. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first. And the Jazz with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Smith. Johnson comes in for Gallinari. And James Harden subbed in for Dinwiddie. Then for the Knicks, Ayton, he's checked in for Camby. Bird comes in for Ingram. And it's Dort in for Kobe. Both good from the line that time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Jazz have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Suggs passes to Johnson. Feeds to Giannas. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
The Knicks leading by 5. Wilkins with the ball. Outside, Dort. Dishes it to Ayton. 5 on the clock. Bird kicks to Dort. New York, no good that time either. Suggs with the ball. Dort covering. He gets that one. That's 12 points for Jalen Suggs.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
And that one, good. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Outside, Woolridge, back to Harden. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Lets a floater go. Bird outside. The pass to Hardy. From deep.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The shot by Wiggins, no good. Jazz trail by 3. And the Jazz making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. And the Jazz call time here. They're down by 3. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. The New Balance Player of the Game, Colin Sexton.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every play.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Older.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And they get it back. Wilkins against Harden. Tries again. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Sexton. And the Knicks lead by 3.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
Giannis is double. Kicks it to Dinwiddie. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Wilkins brings the double team. Here's Harden on the wing. Defended by Wilkins. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it. Sexton with a shining moment here.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Antetokounmpo passes to Johnson. And the rejection by Ayton. Dinwiddie against Sexton. Off on the layup.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and for some misses.
Checking in for the Knicks, Brandon Ingram. Kobe Bryant.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Colin Sexton at the line for 2.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
And the Jazz call time here. They're behind by 5. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point. Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Puts it up off the inbound, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Sexton, not one of the bigger guards in the league, but he plays with tremendous tenacity.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Dinwiddie's shot is off, and they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
DeAndre Ayton, born in the Bahamas and came to the United States in high school to become one of the top prospects
going into college and then becoming the first overall pick in 2018.
Johnson for three. He can't get it to go. So it's New York picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Check that I can see. Big whips, big cribs, big everything. I'm big mad cause they tryna do everything I did. I done paid big dues, now I'm making big moves. And now that's a big mood, had to step in big shoes. Guess they coming with a big make it. Wait, compare me to nobody, too much capping in it. I'ma look, I don't even need a caption on the pic. We be everywhere, you ain't never there. How you lit? You was good when I was down and